To set the stage, we first wanted to give you an overview of Revined. We are a sustainable wine distributing company that partners with local and international wineries to distribute products to consumers based on their personal preferences. We use the original Netflix model where we safely ship a bottle of wine to the consumer, and our tagline is, "Your next pour delivered to your door." Our bottles will be shipped in recycled, biodegradable packaging, and then upon completion of drinking the wine, the consumer has the option to safely ship the bottle back to us, and the shipping costs would be covered by Revined and built into our overall fee structure, which we will talk about a little bit later. If someone does choose to ship the bottle back to us, then they would get a discount off of their next purchase, and that adds to the green element of the service. We are a very values-driven organization, and our company values align with the letters that our company starts with. They are respect, excellence in service, vision-focused, integrity, natural, experience-oriented, and determination. And the international market that we've chosen to explore is New Zealand because they are so well known for their wine industry. To get into a little bit of our market research, being that we are a startup company, we don't currently have a lot of internal data sources available. However, we plan to build out these internal resources as we grow, because we truly believe that you can't move or improve what you can't measure. And so our website and application are configured with proprietary algorithms that enable us to track our consumer behaviors and preferences. And each year we're going to take a very, very close look at our balance sheet and income statement and use financial ratio analysis to assess the success of our business. And we will also be working very closely with our salespeople to analyze any data that they're able to collect and to make sure that we are providing them with the tools that they need. We also collected both primary data and secondary data. Starting off with secondary data, we looked at general shopping preferences, behaviors by gender and generation, and then just overall prevalence of subscription-based services. We collected this data through a variety of research-based websites and published surveys. Now getting into primary data, we looked at current wine subscription services and pricing and looked at behavioral-based data on millennial females. We also looked at general wine preferences across the country and looked at our competitor websites and also collected U.S. Census data by region. We also conducted a survey where we were able to collect 422 responses and also conducted 4 focus groups. While our survey consisted of several questions and answers, we do want to touch on just a few of the key insights from the survey. First of all, with respect to convenience, nearly 75% of our respondents said that convenience is either extremely important or important to them when shopping for wine. Also, because there is a local component to our business, we asked them about the importance of supporting local business, and you can see that 80% said it's either extremely important or important to them. And then finally, in assessing their interest in a wine subscription service, only 5% said that they currently participate, and then the responses were kind of all across the board as to whether or not people were interested or somewhere in between. As mentioned previously, we did conduct 4 focus groups, and some of the key insights from these focus groups is that in general there was support for our sustainable business model and that they liked the idea of supporting local businesses and wineries, but yet still having the ability to order international wines if they desire. Some of the respondents thought we should also target millennial men because they may be willing to purchase this service for a partner. And in addition, they thought maybe we should look at Generation Y women as well. One of the main concerns about our business model, though, was the potential for theft and what happens to those people living in urban areas and how if they don't have the appropriate mailboxes. We conducted additional market research to make sure that we really understood the millennial generation, and so we would just want to touch on a few points. And much of this is probably not new information, however, we thought it was important to our business model. First and foremost, millennials really expect their technology to work and they expect their technology to be connected. So therefore, we know that our app and our website need to be seamless to the user. In addition, millennials are heavy users of subscription services because access is more important to them than ownership, and they want access to what they want when they want it. And so they tend to have a fear of commitment as well, and so that's why we believe our product will appeal to them, because there is not a long-term commitment built into it. And then finally, they are passionate about the values of the companies that they work with, and they prefer an environment where they can relish the experience of shopping. As indicated previously and based on our research, we will be targeting millennial females. Millennials are flocking to metropolitan areas, and so we plan to market more heavily around mid to large-size cities. And demographically, we're going to target young professional millennials with an income equivalent to that of about $50,000 to $75,000 in the greater Cleveland area. And from a lifestyle perspective, we're going to look for millennial females who have a fast-paced and busy lifestyle and are constantly juggling work, socializing, and adventure. And then from an education perspective, we're targeting those that have at least a bachelor's degree. We believe that our consumers will be motivated to buy our product because of its convenience and because it will appeal to their individual wine preferences. In addition, it does not require a long-term commitment from them. And then also, we believe that they will feel strongly and positively about associating with a company with our values and our commitment to sustainability and corporate social responsibility. We do realize, however, that our product and service is not for everyone, and there may be people that are not interested in it, such as those that are from a culture that does not drink alcohol. In addition, there may be fears of living in a metropolitan area and how the delivery process will work if someone lives in an apartment building that doesn't have appropriate mailboxes or something along those lines. This is a risk to our business. However, our research shows that it will only affect a small percentage of our potential consumers. In researching this market, we did realize that there are a ton of wine subscription services available already. And so we really think that ours is going to differentiate itself on the sustainability nature, as well as our commitment to excellent customer service and our commitment to providing both local options as well as international options to our consumers. However, we do recognize that there are several well-established services out there already, and on this page we give a list of some of the more popular ones. And we also recognize that we are still going to compete against grocery stores, convenience stores, liquor stores, because there's still always going to be that component where people just need to run out and get a bottle of wine for whatever reason. So we do keep that in mind in our financial projections.